So Lil Kim was once the queen bee with the magic stick, but I want to talk about why she fell off and things don't click. Let's discuss. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Beasley here. I hope you all are staying cool, calm, and collected out there. So I want to talk about Lil Kim's disrespectful and delusional ass getting on Nick Cannon's podcast to talk about how she hates her fans.
What inspires Lil Kim?
My family, my friends, people who believe in me. Listen, I'm about to say something, and I mean, some people might say, but I can't stand my fans sometimes, yo.
Why?
I hate them because they don't get it. I really feel like some of the, and I'm not talking to all of them, obviously, but like the ones that think they know me, think they control me, think that they know best for me.
The fanatics, the stands.
Yeah, and the ones that, and then those are the ones that just, I told them, believe it or not, y'all are the reason why we're not where we're supposed to be yet.
Oh, wow. Tell me more. They love you, though. They just love you with so much passion and conviction.
Yeah.
They feel like they so close to you.
Yeah, but, we gotta, elevation was always my thing. The reason why I think I'm still moving out is because I had learned to say, I don't give a fuck. Fuck whatever I don't care no more. I'm gonna do it my way.
And I mean, you've been proven doing it your way has worked this far.
Yeah, and then, the last few years, I'm just like, you know what, whatever.
So first off, y'all, as a Lil Kim fan from day one, from fresh out the womb, from when I was like 6 years old, 6 years old listening to Lil Kim, I have a lot to say. But I first want to talk about Nick Cannon looking just dehydrated, tired, exacerbated, like, how does Nick Cannon even have time to even do this podcast? This man literally looks spread thin. But anyways, one thing that he said that had me chuckle was he told Lil Kim that, well, it's been proven that what you've been doing this whole time has been working. And I'm just like, you know what? You show right. Actually, you know what? This ain't right. Lil Kim, girl, whatever you've been doing, honey, you need people around you to give you the truth, and I'm here to tell you as a longtime fan that this shit ain't working.
Sleep. Take another break. I am so over it. I did not like none of it.
Now, before y'all go in, I was day one out the womb with Lil Kim. Like, at the age of, 6 years old, she was the reason I started listening to rap music. Like, I was literally 6 or 7 years old, rapping and singing. I used to be scared of the dick. Now I throw lips to the shit. Yes, at the age of 6. In first grade, I was 10 toes down with Lil Kim. I thought she was ultra gorgeous. Like, she was the prettiest girl I've ever seen. Before I came to terms with the fact that I was gay, she was my first female crush in life. I thought she was just absolutely beautiful. She was the original Black Barbie, and I'm somebody that loves Barbie. I even got the Barbie t-shirt on. Like, she was the first Black Barbie, but she didn't really coin that phrase like her predecessor did. And speaking of her predecessor, we gotta keep it real. Nicki was her first downfall. Well, really, her going to jail was her first official downfall. You know how she got caught lying on the stand, and then Lil C's testified against her, and then they ended up sentencing her to 10 months to a year in jail, but she came out and she had a hit. She came out and she had a hit with Keisha Cole, which was the song Let It Go, featuring Missy Elliott. Love that song, dope to this day. But a little bit after that, that's when Nicki got put on display. See, the thing with Nicki, like I said, she took Lil Kim's aesthetic, amplified that Barbie aesthetic, took it to the next level, made it her own, and then bam, Nicki kicked Lil Kim off the throne. And y'all, during that time, it was around 2009, 2010, I ended up going from a big fan of Lil Kim to a Lil Kim sympathizer, because I always say, during that time, she could not keep up with Nicki Minaj to save her life. Honestly, nobody could. Like, Nicki was just, she hit the ground running, and she was just doing the damn thing and doing it differently. Like, there was nobody else out there hitting it like Nicki was. Even though she's a complete disappointment today, Nicki was doing the damn thing back in the day. But one thing that really stood out to me during that time was Lil Kim started to switch up her flow. and then continue to switch up her look. I'll never forget during that time I saw a swift decline in the quality of Lil Kim's music. Like, it just felt very over-modulated, over-auto-tuned. It was just a hot mess. Like, I'll never forget this one song she had. It was kind of just like, if you let me, you say it if I'm in the world. And I was just like, girl, what is this bullshit? I remember she performed that song on, like, I think the last ever Rip the Runway on BET, and she just looked... Y'all, let's get into the looks. Y'all, the biggest, fattest elephant in the room is how Lil Kim literally botched herself. We just gotta keep it real. It sounds like low-hanging fruit to critique her looks, but her looks literally affected her sound. So one thing that I found out recently about plastic surgery is if you get enough of it, it can literally alter your sound and the way that you talk and the way that you sound. Like, for example, Glorilla got a nose job recently, and that original voice you heard from Glorilla in her rap songs no longer sounds like Glorilla. I remember about 2 weeks ago, she was on live talking to her mom when she was going through that whole entire issue with her sister, her stud sister. And as Glorilla was talking, I felt like I was the only one that was like, is this Glorilla? Like, is this a clone? Because to me personally, it just didn't sound like Glorilla. I didn't know if her, like, rapping voice was just amplified, or I don't know. But it didn't sound like her. But somebody pointed out to me with the sheer fact that since she got that nose job, that affected how she sounds.
A beautiful spirit.
Beautiful spirit.
And I just saw it pop up on my news feed, and I was just happy. I was geeked. Why you laughing?
Nothing. I'm sorry.
What you laughing at, man?
Nah, it popped up on your what?
On my news feed.
The old nerves feed. Okay. I'm familiar with the nerves. I've heard of that before.
Yeah, it's a blessing to have a set of natural curt teeth.
Yeah. The accent. I've noticed though every word that has like that you sound is a word that you would say funny, like
yeah.
Like news feed. Instead of like view, you would say
Ver.
Right. What's the city in Texas called? Not Dallas, but
Houston.
Y'all ain't never been, my whole life, even before I was rich, I always been the one that never asked for shit. I always been the one to do shit for motherfuckers. So y'all, the ones that feel where she coming from, y'all don't know shit because y'all ain't never been the ones to have shit. Like, I ain't fuck, like, my people I fuck with, they straight. My mama, she straight. Let me call my dad, hold on.
Lil Kim, who has contoured the hell out of her nose, literally butchered her sound. Her sound now sounds very nasally, very lazy, lackadaisical. Like, it just doesn't sound like that female Biggie voice that she used to have. Like, it just does not hit like that anymore. I may not be making sense, but let me know if y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. See, when it comes to Lil Kim, I really feel like the real reason she hates her fans is because her real fans are the people that hold her accountable like I do. Her fans are literally Gen X and millennials. Like, it literally does not go past millennials. Like, I remember when she even had a Gen Z boyfriend, and I was just like, girl, you're a little too old for this nonsense.
Outside Milwaukee, where's you at? Where's you at? We was outside tonight. It was crazy. Tweezy party, Adidas private party. Honestly, I was out here for an Adidas private party, and me and Tay performed. We performed Love For You. We performed Jump Off. We performed Quiet Storm and whatever. Shout out to everybody that made it happen. It was cool. I got some really good things I want to share with y'all, but not right now because y'all play too much. But it was a really nice Adidas party. You see this? This is Adidas. Let me show you. This shit is fire, bruh. Can you see it, man? Can you see it? Wait, make sure you can see it because I can't. Look. Can you see it?
Yeah,
you see the black and white stripe?
Nah, we seen it. Yeah, for sure.
This shit is fire. I'm not gonna lie. I like this shit. They kind of like gave me the fire shit.
But she does not reach Gen Z because to them, she's prehistoric, basically. Like, even though she is the blueprint for all these rappers that we see today, a lot of people don't give her the time to play because she doesn't even look like her past self. Like, Kim, you literally went from Lil Kim, La Bella Mafia to the Kim that does my nails. Like, you literally look like Connie Chung. And I hate going in like that, but it's like you were a black woman, a black-ass woman. And now that you no longer look like a black woman, you look like a black Asian mesh.
Yeah, he thought it was Photoshop.
bitch. Thought it was Photoshop, bitch. Yeah, I thought it was Photoshop, bitch.
You want me to be ugly and insecure so bad, but then you would be out of work. Stupid bitch.
And the thing is, Lil Kim, we can't connect to that shit, and we're not going to, because you literally don't even look like the same woman that delivered that hot, hardcore shit.
Don't know you shit, okay? Lil Kim, we stopped fucking with you when you started fucking with your face. You ain't been the same since Biggie died. Your vocals went down, your sales went down, and your looks went down. We don't even know you ain't Lil Kim. You done went from Lil Kim, Little Kimmy Blanco, Kimmy Mafia, Kimmy. We don't know who the hell you is today, but bitch, one thing about it, we can't pay no homage to you. You're not even a black woman anymore. How we gonna pay homage to you, bitch? We don't even know what nationality or race you are, bitch. You don't represent me. So if there's no way I can pay homage to you, you don't look like anything that I came from.
Kim, I just think, oh God, I don't even want to sit here and spend 15 minutes going off about all the things that don't work about Lil Kim. But one of the biggest things is Lil Kim's, we don't even know what the fuck we looking at. That's number one. I don't even think with what you done did to your body, your face, and this new persona that you took on, I don't even know that you could get on stage and do Crush on You the way it was done in the music video with the swag and the voice. I don't understand how you went from rapping, I'm a Miss Ivanka, hey, you know, Prince Diana. I mean, I just don't know how you go from rapping to that to this high pitched thing, white woman, Chinese woman, Oompa Loompa. I mean, shit, Kim. At a minimum, go get on a damn Ozempic and see if that'll bring that body back in line. Like, everything is wrong, Kim. Everything. Every time you get on stage, it becomes a meme about people laughing about your physical appearance. And God knows I don't want to sit here and add to it, because I guess people talking about your physical appearance is what led you to keep going and doing it. But Kim, if you ain't never heard it before, you fucked yourself up. You did. You did, you did, you did. And it's a lot of people around you bigging you up. And Kim, you the queen, was the queen. Was the queen. We don't know what you are now.
And another reason why we aren't getting jiggy with your shit, Lil Kim, is the sheer fact that on the low that you are a colorist. Now, her being a colorist isn't entirely her fault. I would give her some grace because she is actually one of the first victims of colorism that we saw. I mean, there was always colorism all throughout history, but we honestly didn't have the word for it or know exactly what it was. Honestly, up until like Amarla Negra from Levin Hip Hop Miami came around. See, the thing with Lil Kim is she is stuck in history and is continuously stuck by things that have bothered her in the past. And one major thing that has bothered her in the past is Notorious playing her in Biggie's biopic. One thing that happened about Notorious is that she was ousted out of 3LW during that time due to colorism. And on top of that, she, like a few years later, she landed the role playing Lil Kim, and she was super excited, just ecstatic, and she wanted to meet Lil Kim. But Lil Kim came on set one day, and she was not fucking with Notorious at all.
I never forget, I was at the production office in Brooklyn, New York. Kim comes off the elevator. I happened to be there for rehearsal. Huge, beautiful fur. She looks like, I was like, oh my gosh, the queen is here. She walks right by me with her crew, goes into the director's office, he closed the door. All I hear is, what the f***? They're arguing, they're yelling, it gets heated, and I was like, I hope this is not about me, but it was. Because I guess there was some miscommunication about how the casting process, but again, I'm just an actress. I was just hired to do a part. So I was hoping and praying. I reached out via phone and tried that time in person. Maybe my look had something to do with it. Again, it started to replay the memories of 3LW saying like, you're not good enough, or because I was, I guess, darker than she thought the character should have been.
In many interviews after the fact, it was solidified that Notorious Naughton was basically too dark to play Lil Kim. Like, Biggie's mom even called her out back in the day and basically said that same thing, that the only issue that she really had with Notorious Naughton was the simple fact that she was a dark-skinned woman and reminded Lil Kim of her black-ass self. Even in 2020, she had an interview with Jason Lee and she reiterated almost the same talking points.
I'm going to touch on this briefly because I think everybody already knows my answer to this, but I hated everything about that movie. I hated it, wasn't involved in it. I actually had to get my lawyers involved, in which I ended up getting a check from it. And that was the only reason why I just, whatever. But it was greenlit. It was shot without my permission. Everybody knows this already.
But how do you greenlight something that represents somebody that's alive?
That's somebody's livelihood.
How do you not? How do you even pick someone? Because I'm sorry, I wasn't.
Notorious Naughton.
I was not okay with that.
No, everybody wasn't okay with that.
No, but some people were like, "Well, hi." I'm like,
she's a great actress, but there's no likeness. There's no. She would no.
But again, if the person is iconic and to the culture and important to us, and it's still here, you can pick up the phone and call them, and if they say no, it's no.
Yeah, I would have never picked her ever. She has nothing in common with me. Nothing. Like, we have nothing in common. No, seriously. Yeah. I've said it already, so I'm not gonna sit here and like act like I didn't say these things or whatever. But I've said it. She has nothing in common with me, and I don't like the way she's been disrespectful about it, because I wasn't even like basically blaming her, but she did like a whole documentary coming at me, and I'm like, what the heck is this? I said, like, okay, boo, you don't want this smoke, because at the end of the day, like, I really could go there, but I've been letting her, because her thing is she wanted me to just be okay with it. But if I'm not okay with you playing me in the role, either you're gonna do it, because I can't tell you not to take a role and get your money, right? But don't say, oh, I love her and this, that, and the third, when you were like, well, I don't care what she think, I'm going to still do this movie. So basically, you're doing it without my stamp of approval, so you're doing it for a check. Or you're doing it to come up. That's fine. But don't make it seem like I'm hating on you because I want you to do it. I don't, listen, at the end of the day, all of that talk she did on the documentary, I felt it was very disrespectful.
And now here we are today at the very full frontal beginning of 2026. And you have these same sentiments that you're talking to Nick Cannon with.
Is that really how y'all linked up? Like, you was...
No, the movie's not accurate.
That's not accurate.
It's not. A lot of that.
I mean, it made y'all relationship look super, like, lovey-dovey, and like it felt like a romantic movie.
Yeah.
The way he met you, and you was like, I ain't trying to hear all that. How did it really happen, Kim?
I'ma show you. I'ma show everybody. I'ma show everybody.
In the Lil Kim movie.
Yep, in the Lil Kim movie. It's coming. But it's funny because there's some parts that are true. Like at the end where they have, I didn't see the whole movie, you know that.
Really?
I could watch it. I only seen bits and pieces because I had to.
Right.
I had sued them back then.
Yeah, because you want to make sure that that's your likeness.
Yeah, exactly. And I have so much to say about that.
Y'all, it's crazy how body dysmorphia can really fuck your mind. It can really fuck your mind, especially when you look from how you looked back in the past. If it wasn't up to your standard, it really bothers that you used to look like that person in the past. And Notorious Naughton playing her was a reflection that she was a black, dark-skinned woman. I don't give a fuck what it has to do with lighting, all the trickery that she does in her photo shoots. At the end of the day, Lil Kim was a darker-skinned woman. And then her colorism was on display during that whole entire press tour and during her interviews about that movie, because she said that she wanted Tiana Taylor and Christina Milian to play her instead of Notorious Naughton. And I can't find the clip or the quote, but I definitely think at one point she said she wanted Tiana Taylor to play her in her biopic. The crazy thing is she had such an issue with this movie, but girl, you were not a big part of that movie. If anything, it displayed from what we saw as the truth, that you were Biggie's mistress. Y'all, it's just sad that Lil Kim was treated so bad. Like, she was dogged out by Biggie. If you guys don't know, he was with Faith in the public and still creeping with Lil Kim on the low. And then Biggie ended up with Charlie Baltimore at one point, who looks like an off-brand version of Faith Evans. And then on top of that, at one point, he even cheated on Faith Evans with miscellaneous white woman. So every single person that Biggie was with in the public was always lighter and lighter than Lil Kim. And I can see how that tarnished her self-esteem, because it made her see that, oh wow, no matter how poppin' I am, because I'm darker skinned, I'm always gonna be less than. Sidebar, y'all, what kind of dick did Biggie had that had these girls in a chokehold? No disrespect, Biggie is one of my favorite rappers of all time, but like, how could he give good dick that he couldn't even see himself? Like, I'm sorry, I highly doubt that man could have bent over to the front and touched his toes, but then again, Faith Evans definitely said that she ate his ass.
Did Big eat ass?
Yeah, I guess that depends on who you ask. Oh,
I don't know.
I'm just saying. He ate mine a few times.
But anyways, you guys, Lil Kim always struggled with her self-esteem, struggled with body dysmorphia, struggled with falling off musically. And it's to a point where, can Lil Kim honestly make a comeback? Now y'all, for me personally, I'm a champion of people trying to get back on and do the damn thing. Like, anything can happen, anything is possible. But Lil Kim, girl, if you want to make this shit pop and stick, you're gonna have to go back to your old roots and possibly your old ghostwriters. Now y'all, it's been up and down and alleged if Biggie was her ghostwriter. I definitely think Biggie had a big part in the Lil Kim that we loved back in the day. Absolutely 100%. Was he a ghostwriter? Me personally, I want to say that he probably wrote like 60% of her shit. But irregardless, girl, it's okay to ask for help, because you're gonna need help if you want to do this shit. Y'all, I'll never forget, there was also some rumors that like Mano used to write for her, and then Azalea Banks tried to write for her. She fell out with both of them. I can understand her falling out with Azalea Banks. But Mano and Azalea Banks are good writers, and they're good with rap music and just spitting out shit out of nowhere. But can Lil Kim honestly make a comeback, y'all? What do y'all think? Yeah, y'all, the main things that are really just affecting her is her body dysmorphia, her image, and her sound. Like, literally all the tools that she had and created to be a female rapper, she no longer knows how to access them or pull them from her pussy hole. Y'all, for some reason, I just think Lil Kim is afraid to look back at her past self and see what worked, because she is afraid of seeing how she looked in the past. Like, body dysmorphia, like, that's the fear of you looking a certain way. Like, she fears that if she sees the way she looked in the past, that it will trigger something in her. Like, for some reason, it's hard when people tell you that you're beautiful and all that and you don't see it. She didn't see it back then, because a lot of people, especially a lot of men in her life, put her down throughout all of her life and made it hard for her to see how beautiful she was. But overall, y'all, I could say a lot more, but I don't want to punch down. Like, at the end of the day, she is still a legend, and she is still one of my faves. Like, I still love Lil Kim, but like me and the rest of the Queen Bee clique, we're not going to tolerate bullshit. Especially coming from you, girl. When you started all of this shit, you turned a whole generation into hoes, money grabbers, scammers, you name it. Like, that was your lane. Like, every single girl that came up under you is taken from your lane, but now you don't know how to take your lane back. Like, I just think that's absolutely sad, y'all. But Lil Kim, girl, I'm sick of your shit. Get it the fuck together, girl, because you can still do this shit. Link back up with Missy Elliott. She can write you some hits. Like, I'm pretty sure them two are still friends. Get Mary J. Blige to dance in the background for for spiritual encouragement. Like, I don't know, girl. Lil Kim, you have the tools to do this shit, and you could do it, but I think the hardest thing for her to do is really face her true self. But yeah, y'all, let me know what you guys think about Lil Kim, and do you guys think that she can make an honest comeback in 2026? But those are my views. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna come back at you guys with some more content.
Yeah.